Do you know if your sewer line is leaking? Have you met anyone whose sewer backed up and flooded their house? Have you wondered why some neighbors had a backhoe out front digging up their front yard? Are you afraid that you might have a sewer line back up in the middle of the winter? Well, today we're going to talk about backed up sewer drains, what causes them, how to have them checked, and what to do if yours backs up. Now, at the end of this video, I'll give you 5 tips to help you pay for any damage that may occur should you have a sewer backup right now. 20 years ago, I built a home in a neighborhood in Salt Lake County. The developer apparently had issues with several houses with the sewer line from the street to the house. Some of my neighbors would suddenly discover that there was a sunken portion of grass in their front lawn, perfectly in line with the sewer drain. Soon afterwards, the sewer would back up into their house. Now, over the past 20 years, there have probably been about 10 houses in my neighborhood with this problem. Let's talk about this a bit and discuss how to handle the potential problem. Now, one caveat, I am not a plumber or a sewage expert, but I know enough about the issue to give you a fair idea of how all this works and the problems that can arise. First off, what is a sewer line? When you flush your toilet or run any kind of water in your sink, that liquid flows down the drainage pipes in your home and then connects outside of your home to the main sewer line. The sewage and water then flow to a wastewater collection and treatment facility. In most cases, the homeowner is responsible for the pipes in the house and the pipes going from the house to the street. The city then would be responsible for the pipes at the street to the wastewater collection facility. Most homes have pipes that are above street level, so gravity does the work of moving the waste from the house to the street. But some homes have piping below street level, and these homes would have some type of sewage ejector pump to pump the waste out of the house and into the sewer line. What is your early warning if you have a sewer line problem? Well, in my neighborhood, one early sign was a depression in the lawn. After this happened with several of my neighbors, I had my sewer line scoped, which we'll talk about later. Here are some of the key signs of sewer line problems. Water backup. If you flush your toilet and water backs up in a sink somewhere else, that could be a problem. Foul smell. Sewer lines have tight seals and no smell should be getting out. Slow drains. This could be a pipe clog, a normal pipe clog, or a possible sewer line issue. Mold growth. If you see mold growing on your ceiling or walls near the sewer line, there could be an issue. Lush grass. If one area of your lawn is very lush, especially along the sewer line, that could be an issue. Check for cracks in the foundation in the vicinity of the sewer line. If you have pests coming into the house, they may be coming in via a crack in the sewer line. Water level in toilets go up and down, and gurgling in the pipes that doesn't stop. Okay, let's look at when the sewer hits the fan. Now we're talking worst case. Well, about 10 years ago, I got a call from a client who had bought a home a year or so earlier. She was in a panic because raw sewage was coming up from her shower drain. I got on the phone to her home warranty company and they sent a plumber over to fix the problem. It turns out that tree roots had broken through the sewer line and finally had completely blocked the line. Well, luckily the plumber was able to use a rotating cutting device that was powerful enough to cut through the roots, and she did not have to replace any pipes. That's one way that pipes could clog up. In my neighborhood, I was told that the landscapers had run their tractors into some of the sewer cleanout pipes, which ended up cracking the main pipe 10 feet below. Sewer pipes can break for various reasons: tree roots, poor materials, earthquakes, damage from outside sources like the tractors hitting the cleanout pipes. Preventive maintenance. Many plumbers are able to send a camera down the sewer line to look for cracks and tree roots, and this is what I did to give me some peace of mind. Typically, if a problem area is found, a plumbing service has several means to mitigate the damage. As mentioned earlier, a plumber can use a rotating device to cut through the blocked areas if that will solve the problem. Trenchless plumbing is a good way to replace a certain area of the sewer line without having to dig up your entire yard. Small access holes are dug and the pipe is replaced or repaired with a trenchless liner of various types. But worst case, you may need a complete sewer line replacement, especially if the tree roots are going throughout the pipes, or if the pipes have collapsed, or if the pipes become overly corroded. Okay, how do you pay for all of this worst case? Here are 5 tips. Number 1, most insurance companies will cover any damage from raw sewage coming into the house. Number 2, however, you need to check to see if they will cover from the house to the street. Most do not unless you have a special rider. Number 3, some cities and sewer system companies will offer insurance. And number 4, certain outside companies that will also offer insurance. But be careful to read the fine print as to exactly what they cover. Number 5, and this is most important, most insurance companies will have a list of plumbers and damage repair companies that they work with. Be careful that you don't just hire any company before talking to your insurance provider, because you may not be reimbursed for the repairs and cleanup. A major sewage backup is a huge deal, and I would find the emergency number for your insurance company and have it handy. Well, I hope this video has been instructive. Be sure to watch my videos on mold, meth, and radon. Thanks, and have a great day.